Good afternoon, students. Today we are discussing the third part of the chapter number 5, agriculture. In the first part and second part, we have discussed many things also, the types of agriculture, what is agriculture, wider meaning of agriculture. Today we are discussing the commercial agriculture. I feel the extensive agriculture we have discussed in second part. And in this part, we have discussed the plantation agriculture. Plantation is a large farm or estate, usually in a tropical or subtropical country, where crops are grown for sale in distant markets rather than local consumption. Plantation is a large farm. Means this agriculture also done in a large farm. You know that the plantation means to row the seeds in a row wise, to sow the seed in a row wise. And the big farms produced much more, so that to sell this production in the markets and export these things to the other country to gain much more profit. It is a very well organized system of agriculture where a single crop farming is done. Plantation means a single crop farm is done. Under this system, benefits of a single crop is obtained continuously for several years. The benefit of this system is that a single crop is obtained continuously for several years. Means in the same farm, the single crop also done in several years. It requires a huge capital investment. Though it was also done in a large scale, in the big farms or large farms, it needs huge capital investment, huge money, scientific method of farming, transport facilities, efficient management and skilled but low cost labor in large number. Means manual labor is also necessary, transport facility is also necessary, efficient management also necessary, and scientific method of farming is also necessary. And plantation agriculture is commonly practiced in hot and humid regions of the world. This agriculture also done in the hot and humid regions where the temperature is also very hot and humid. And it includes crops like coffee, rubber and tea. Tea, coffee, rubber. These are the plantation agriculture, plantation crops. Most of the processing work is done at the plantation site itself. After plucking the tea from the tea gardens, then the processing is also done by a small scale industry, processing industry. Most of the processing industry also near the plantation site, so that they should transport their production very well. Mainly tea, coffee, rubber, these are also done in the large farms. In our country also, in Assam, there are so many tea gardens. Okay, in our country, in Assam, the tea gardens also, they are huge amount of tea also produced every year. And in Darjeeling also, a costly tea also available. Darjeeling tea, very costly also. No color, like this. Then livestock ranching. It is also commercial agriculture. In commercial agriculture, that is extensive agriculture, plantation agriculture, and livestock ranching, dairy farming. Please hear, livestock ranching. Livestock ranching is also a part of a commercial agriculture. It is the commercial grazing of farm animals over an extensive area. It is a commercial grazing of farm animals. Farm animals means the sheep, cow, buffalo, horse, like this. It is a commercial grazing of a farm animal over an extensive area. It is mostly adapted in arid or semi-arid temperate regions where the soil is too poor to support crops. Where the soil is too poor, means low quality soil, and agriculture is not possible. Not possible means very low production, because these are the arid and semi-arid regions. There the people also estate the big lands, and they also fenced in the barbed wire. The big estates were also fenced by the barbed wire. Inside the barbed wire, they also built their farms, and the farm animals they also kept for their grazing. For their grazing means for fodder, and it is mostly adapted in arid and semi-arid temperate regions where the soil is too poor to support crops, and the population is sparse, means not densely. This activity is common to the grasslands of America, South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. This activity is also common to the grasslands of America. In America, that is steppes, North America and South America, steppes and pampas, the name of the grasslands. In Australia, that is downs. In Africa, that is veld, the name of the grasslands in this continent. South Africa, Australia, and New Zealand. The ranches are usually fenced with the barbed wire. The ranches means the big lands, grazing land. The big grazing lands were also fenced with the barbed wire. मीन्स तारा घेरा देके उसको पूरा कब्जा किया गया है, barbed wire. The major type of livestock are sheep, cattle, goats, and horses. The major type of livestock means the animals they also keep, that is the sheep. In Australia you will find sheep, and cattle, goat, and horses. Cattle means cow, buffalo, like this. In America, the people also kept the domesticated cows, buffaloes for their meat, milk, like this. The livestock products such as meat, wool, hides, skin, etc. are chiefly exported to different parts of the world. The livestock product, mainly in America, they domesticated the cows for their meat, milk, and they also export these things to the other country. And the livestock products such as meat, wool, in Australia they also domesticated the wool, sheep. They get the wool from the sheep. Hides, skins, etc. are cheaply exported to different parts of the world. Dairy farming. It is also one of the commercial agriculture. Nowadays in our country also, many people also set up the big dairies and kept many cattle, and they also produce much more milk and also sell the milk in a good rate by good cost also, and maintain their family. And dairy production also very demand in the market. Dairy farming, it is a specialized form of agriculture for the large scale production of milk. You know, the dairy production, mainly milk. That is white revolution. In our country, to increase the food grains, for that cause the green revolution started. to increase the oil production, that is the oil seeds also, that is yellow revolution, to increase the production of a fish. That's why the revolution started, that is the blue revolution. Blue revolution means fish, cultivate the fish or production of a fish. And the white revolution means the production of a milk. And it is a labor intensive activity. In dairy farm, manual labor is also necessary to take care of the cattle, to give the fodder, to graze the animals, and also pull the milk from the cows. It is labor intensive activity. Worldwide, India is the largest milk producer. India is the largest milk producer along with the cattle and also buffalo. But New Zealand is the largest cow milk exporter. New Zealand largest cow milk export to the other countries. Okay. Then major crops. On the basis of the use, the major crops of the world are also classified into cereals, fiber crops, beverage crops. On the basis of their use, major crops of the world are classified into cereals, fiber crops, beverage crops. Cereals means the food grains which we use as food, mainly rice, wheat, maize, millets, like this. These are also going in the cereals. Fiber crops means that is the cotton, jute, these are the fiber crops. And the beverage crops means the tea, coffee, these are the beverage crops. Okay. And dear students, in the next part we will discuss briefly about the cereals, fiber crops, beverage crops. Thank you. Have a good day.